My name is Geir Granstad, or Geir Grønstad på klingende norsk, and I am the current president of the North Cap Lodge, Sons of Norway North Cap Lodge here in Farmington. And we are the host of tonight's event. I'd like to welcome a few people. The Honorable Sissel Breie, here at the front table. Consul General of Norway in New York. Members of Sons of Norway Lodges here in Michigan, the distinguished guests, and friends of Norway. I hope you fit one of these categories. We are here tonight to honor the Honorable Dennis Flessland, or as he is known in Norway, Dennis Flessland. Honorary Consul of Norway in Michigan, receiving the Norwegian Order of Merit for Knight First Class. But first of all, some practical information. Just in case of an emergency, just like if you would hear the ice cream truck outside, the fastest way out is actually to follow the signs to the restrooms out this door. If you are like Swedish and can't take instruction, there is an alternative way out this way. As mentioned, I'm the president of the North Cap Lodge here in the Detroit area, and by the way, North Cap is the old name of the North Cape, which is the northernmost point in Europe. And the North Cap Lodge is the oldest in Michigan. We have the charter over here, as displayed over here. The lodge was founded in August 1929. So we are years old. But we are also part of the Sons of Norway network, which currently has about 62,000 members in North America and Norway. Now, our lodge has about 100 members, but we have capacity for more. Now, the purpose of our lodge and Sons of Norway is to promote and preserve, so I have to make this right, to promote and preserve the heritage and culture of Norway, to celebrate our relationship with other Nordic countries, and to provide some insurance and financial products for the Sons of Norway organization. It is open to sons and daughters of Norway, men and women, boys and girls. It look like I underlined a few words here. Of Norwegian descent, or to anyone with an interest in or love of Norway. Most of the North Cap meetings are at our good friends, the ones with the instructions, Swedish Club in Farmington Hills, and we usually have our meetings on the third Sunday of the month, unless there is a special event. We offer a variety of activities aimed to the young at heart in our effort to keep the heritage alive while sharing and learning more about contemporary issues in today's Norway. We provide educational programs targeted to all of our members, but especially our younger generations. We have fundraising for scholarships for our young people and support Norse-related charities and non-profit activities, such as the Vesterheim Museum in Decorah, Iowa, and restoration of the church in Calumet in Michigan's Upper Peninsula. Now, so far this year, the Lodge has done the following. We have covered genealogy using the latest technology, something called internet, which has made it easier to search for records in faraway places. We have covered film. We have introduced the members to recent Norwegian movies, such as Oslo, Hawaii, Headhunters, Troll Hunter, Max Manus, Elling, and others. And some of these movies are now circulating between the members. Also, since we almost won the Oscar this year, in the category of live short movie films, we have shown the movie Tuba Atlantic to our members. As you all know, we should have won, but we include food. We include a meal in every meeting, and the highlights this year include Lori's Fish Chowder, named appropriately after my wife, who, as you can tell, has an excellent knowledge of Norwegian food and willing to share it with other members. And I think the bragging rights are within Lori and her abilities there. And also, we have had a build-your-own open-faced sandwich session for our members. Again, it's part of a learning experience. We have done bowling. Now, Detroit is, or maybe as a title that is maybe behind us, but we're known as the bowling capital of the world. So in the March tournament, in the Central Norway tournament, our youth member Lee Stinson became the youth champion within the FlipShare. We have covered language. Currently, we are focusing on pronunciation, just to master those weird sounds of the Norwegian language. The first assignment was the national anthem, and next on the list are birthday songs, table prayers, and Christmas songs. And we cover these topics in depth in one meeting, but we carry them through subsequent meetings. We just had our May 17th celebration, and to confuse the Swedes, we had it on May 12th. Because we want to be ahead of the game, not 2 days after, because we have to have it on the weekend. Now, there we usually, this year we started with the national anthems by the flagpole. We had a short parade on the grounds of the Swedish club, led by Scandinavian musicians, some of which you are enjoying here today. We walk around the grounds. We walk by the July 22nd tree, which we planted last year in memory of the victims of the terrible events in Norway. We give speeches. We acknowledge people who are dressed up in bunads. We serve Norwegian-style food. And for some, though, the highlight of the day is listen carefully now, torskehodekastkonkurranse, which is one word, which means throwing a frozen cod head for distance. Now, just recently, which most likely will be the hottest event of the year, was a midsummer event at the Heritage Park in Farmington.